We're excited to have you guys. We have one of our favorites back on. We have Chad. He's been a supporter from the beginning, man. It's been a blast getting to know him. I feel like he's like one of my best friends. I never met him. He's like
For
thousands of
real.
miles away.
For real. For real.
Yeah, yeah. And I just want to thank you
We are
everybody for
live.
joining us. If you're listening later, thank you for listening later. Just so you know, it's free to come on the show. And then we also have some sponsor slots in the beginning as well as in the middle. If you want to do that too, it's only if you want to do it, just let us know. And we would love to have you as a sponsor. And if you want to come on, let us know then, and we'll just put you on the schedule. Just keep it super simple, and the whole idea is to create a community within the fire protection industry. So that's where
My
we're at.
guy.
Hey,
Well said. Love it.
thank you so much, Chad, for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for
Welcome
having me, you
back.
guys.
Just sharing some
You've had a
shit.
quite a month, huh?
Oh man, it's been crazy. It's been like a highs and lows, ups and downs, in betweens and all arounds, but it just keep moving forward, keep pushing. You guys know the mission. It's all I'll keep moving forward.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
We are
Today,
live. Join up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button.
man,
Thank you.
today I
Thanks
was
for
just
joining us.
sometimes you just have to, also put yourself first. Like I have so much stuff to do, and I'm going on vacation tomorrow. We have about a 7 hour drive. So I'm gonna leave here at my house at 5 a.m., let Sarah sleep, and then around like 8 or 9, she's on drive. And I'm gonna work on the whole time there. And today, like I had so much stuff to do. And but I had boxing class. I was gonna teach my sister-in-law, but like I had to pick me. I was like, all right, this can wait, you know, this can
Hmm.
wait.
You sound
Like
good.
usually I'm
Coming in
working a
clear.
lot, but this
Boxing. I
time I
seen
had
you
to
doing a
like,
little
all
bit of
right,
boxing.
let it go.
How long? Where are you driving to?
We're going to Tampa.
Oh, you're driving, huh?
Yeah.
Taking the Jeep?
Yeah, yeah. So depending on how that goes, I might drive the Jeep to Orlando. But see,
Ooh.
like it's gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be cheaper because that Jeep is not good on gas, man.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
No.
Not.
it
It's
is a
not at
lot
all.
of fun, but it is not good on gas.
But how can weigh it out? However much gas it costs you to get there and back in Tampa, and then weigh it out. Your
Bro,
plane ticket. Your plane ticket's gonna be a
oh,
couple hundred, maybe 300
no, no, no.
max.
It's probably gonna be like maybe 145. And then to fill it
Oh,
up, like yeah. So to fill it up, it's like $45 in a Jeep. So I'd fill it up on the way
I
down
got
to
my
Orlando, probably like
I got
three
my flights
times,
down on the
maybe four
JetBlue kit. I
times.
paid like $9.75 and 14,000 points. Chilling. Row 9.
I'm saving. So we're going to was it New York for Thanksgiving, and me and Sarah, and then we don't have anybody up there. We just thought it would be a good time to like go visit
Did you
and
know I was just gonna ask that?
huh?
What's in New York, kid?
Yeah, I knew you would say something.
You're gonna
So I
be
just went ahead
close.
and
You'll
said
be
it.
close. You're gonna just like another 3 hours. You'll be at my place.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not going
I'm not going. It's
there.
monsoon season. What up to the chat? What up, Florencio? Rad Chad. What's up,
You
boys?
see what's going on in Costa Rica with the fires?
Yeah, I did see that. That's pretty
You see
crazy.
that?
And
People
and is it Vanessa
in Greece as well.
who responded to you that's been on the show?
In Greece. So
I
she
forget
has
her.
not been on the show.
Oh, but
She
we've been
was
talking
the
to her.
she was the lady at the show that came up to us. She's like, I know who you guys are. So she was the representative
Oh, right.
for Costa Rica that was at the
Man,
show. It was super
did your
cool.
head inflate when that happened?
Oh, it's crazy. That's because it
Wow.
never
Like
happened.
we're
We
just like
Go
walk in
Blue
there and
walking.
Jays
we're like looking at
International.
her
We're
Let's
just like
badges.
go.
walking
We're
all
like,
excited. Like we just see NFPA signs. We're like, and someone's like,
wow,
"Open
look at
tape," and
this.
we're like, "Yeah." She's
What?
like, "Oh, I know you
You
guys."
know
We're
who we
like,
are?
"What?" Nuh-uh.
You recognize
That's
us?
that's
Steve,
rad.
Jeremy, what up? Steve says he's in New York. Stop by. Steve, how much does it cost to send an apprentice to school per year? Go. I don't know if
Steve
you have
knows
any
all the
apprentices.
facts.
Well, because he's up
He
where
stomps
he's
us.
up where there's like rules and regulations, and you got to get a license. So he's probably if he's got an apprentice working for him, he's definitely paying for the apprenticeship. Um, I
I
got
want to
at.
know where the best street food is in New York. I hear like the street food's like on another level.
Oh, what was the street that I went to in New York? You can get all the fake shit for wicked cheap. You go get like a Gucci bag for like $12. It's like they have
I'll
like
probably
this they
cut.
have like the secret door, bro. Like you're in like a weird shop, and then all of a sudden there's like a secret door that just pulls open, and they have like all the
Ooh,
all the fake shit in the back.
So from Atlanta to Panama City, which is a popular beach, you go through Alabama and you go through this like it looks nice, like a nice area, beautiful town, old houses and stuff, but they have a huge crime and drug problem. But they have a corner Cajun restaurant. So you go back to the like through some tunnels to the bathroom in this Cajun restaurant, but there's a little room over there and it has all the bootleg stuff
Yeah, that's what we
over
gotta
there in
do. I want to
Alabama.
be at the
There's
bootleg
there's
stuff.
one here in
Taking pictures of you
in
guys.
Georgia, but I don't want to rat them out. That's where I get my Christmas presents from. So yeah, here, baby. Yeah, is that Tiffany and Company? Yeah, it is, but you can't return it. It's just a gift. It's like,
Let's see. I'm still posting over here. So chat's coming to
Isn't it
AFSA.
kind of rad? Yeah, isn't it kind of rad how you guys are just like plugging and playing people in different parts of the world? And it's like, I don't know, we're just a little bit of sharing on Instagram turned into something that's just like plugging communities together and get people are like getting jobs off of this show, getting connections for the rest of their
I've,
life. It's kind of cool.
Everyone's asking, like, it's got to be at least over a dozen now. People are like, how do I join this trade? And my first question always back is, where are you located? Bam. Because I'll just go
yeah.
right to Google and I'll find, like, send me your address and I'll get you the closest sprinkler shop that's to you. You just show up there and be like, I know nothing. Please hire me. I want to learn. And they'll probably hire
Right,
you. And then if they don't, you just
100%.
go to like the next closest one. The best thing to do is just Google your town and then the words fire
right,
protection and like or maybe your county and the words fire protection and you'll
And if
probably
you
find
right.
get
something.
lucky, if you get lucky and you get around like, or you know what? If you're thinking about it and you have some time, if you're riding around the city and you see a sprinkler truck, ask them, "Hey, tell me about the different companies. What's this
Mm,
company like? What's that
For
company
sure.
like?"
that's kind of
Because I've
risky.
been,
That's a little bit risky because you might get a grumpy guy, but you should do that anyway.
I
See,
would.
famous. So where's that? Oh, here we go. Amy Hicks, hello, Wayne, Tommy Howd. Good evening, Dope and Tape. What's up, Chad? Famous? No, Wayne.
I saw one of my buddy's trucks in Atlanta today, and
Sprinkler truck?
yeah,
What was
yeah.
it?
So it was a van. It was a van, and I got two zip ties and I got some like heavy duty tape, and I put it like right above where the window is on the door, but I kind of tucked it in where you wouldn't see anything. So when it rattles, when that stuff goes in the wind, it makes a terrible noise. It's like and it's like a little whistle too. And and
Little
he took
Bobby.
this truck to the office. He thought something was wrong.
Did he? Damn,
Yeah,
got a zip tie.
I called him at like I called him, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later. I was like, "Hey man, how's your day?"
You guys don't do the
I don't
tef.
know,
You guys don't
something's
just do the
going on with my
Teflon trick.
truck. Huh?
Little Bobby tied a roll of Teflon to the back of the van and then tucked the roll up underneath the bottom of the frame, and I pull into the driveway and I pull back to where then I got to walk past the van. There's just like, 25 feet or whatever roll comes in Teflon. I'm like, man, that thing, 50 miles. I'm just driving the speed limit, being
Well played,
obeying
kid. Well
obeying the rules
played.
of the road and being respectful to everybody around me while I have Teflon following me. Crazy.
I like the Teflon trick. I've seen, I've never done, but I've heard and I've seen it where like if there's like three trucks at like a Mexican restaurant or something from another company, I've seen and I've heard guys take the riser sticker and just slam it on the windshield.
Ooh, that's rough. That thing is not coming off easy.
No,
No.
I found out about the trade on Indeed. Let's go, Florencio.
that's awesome. Wow,
That's
I
my
never
dude. He
even
comments and likes
thought of
everything.
that.
Super supportive. Thank you, all you guys. I only see 2 likes, but I see there's 13 of us in here. What's up with that? You gotta hit the like button once you join. It's right here somewhere. Little Bobby's you heading into the city right now, kid, huh? I had to pass up the overtime for the show. Just kidding, they didn't invite me. Bastards. I don't think that they're gonna have a hell of a time. You guys seen the videos where I was climbing up on the duck, like literally hands
Yeah.
and knees up on this little duck, and It's two big boys going to take over. I don't know if you guys are gonna get up there, but we're gonna see. Send me some videos, Kyle. Hey boys, hey Chad, welcome back. Welcome back on, buddy. What up, Daryl? All right, so what questions did I have? I want to know how much apprentice school costs. I've been here since 7. Oh damn, you got Great Dane with you? Get Great Dane in here. Come on, get the viewers up, kid. So we're gonna obviously you guys know we're going to AFSA in September in Orlando, and Chad's gonna come with us.
Yeah,
man.
Chad's coming.
Chad's coming. So that's gonna be
Coming to condo.
that should be a great
It'll be
time.
fun.
I'm excited.
I think we're
It's
gonna
gonna be
have a
cool.
chill day, right?
We have time, yeah, cause when we went to NFPA, we kind of just like we didn't go for the first day, and so once we got there, we were just full swing, and then we flew out the day that we flew out like the show ended at 4. We both flew out, so the show ends on Saturday, and we fly out on Sunday, and we're there for the opening day. So we will have more time. And like
Yeah.
the way I think the expo, whenever it starts, because we're not necessarily going to go to every seminar. We want to be like at the expo and on the expo floor. But yeah, we should have some
Yeah.
time to chill. I don't know if
Think
there's
we're gonna be at
anybody
the
in Florida.
seminar.
I know Sneed's down in Florida. Excuse me, Chris. What's up with Sneed? Sneed hasn't been on here in a while. I seen he was on vacation with Teague. That's one hell of a vacation I'd want to be on. Teague and Sneed. They were in like Alabama or something. But maybe we can meet up with Sneed when we go down there. Because the opener of AFSA is at Universal at 7:30, so I'm flying in trying to make that.
And your expectations of what to expect are going to be a little bit better. You know what I mean? That was your first time meeting each other, getting things together. You're going to see recognizing faces. You know, it'll be running a lot smoother, I think,
You're
right?
going, Chris? I seen his name.
Yeah, I think
I
it'll
didn't
be a
even read
lot
what he
smoother
wrote.
because before me and Bobby work really well together. I guess it's almost from like both of us running a crew because there's like, hey, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hey, we need to not do that. We need to do this over here. Okay, I think you're
AFSA.
right. What are you talking about?
I'm talking to Chris. Sorry.
Oh, oh.
Um,
So
we definitely
we
work
worked
good
really good
together.
together, and
And
it was
like
straight work from the get
Chad
go.
was asking me
Like it
what it
was
was like
work,
when
work,
we
work,
met,
work, work.
and I was like, honestly, it wasn't like that special because I feel like I already knew him. Like we
Yeah,
talked,
it
we
was.
talked like this, we talked
I
like this
thought it was
hundreds
gonna
of
be
times.
special, and I thought it was gonna be
I did
cool,
too, and
but
it
it
was
was
just
just,
like he
what's
was like,
up?
we were both hungry. It was late. I shook his hand, and I was like, I wanted to get back to my tacos. Like, go get your tacos, dude.
He was taco focused.
We
He didn't give a fuck about anything.
We're
Like I
gonna do
said,
our
the
best to
taco.
squeeze in.
I was
Listen,
like, all right, I'm gonna go eat. He said, okay.
the show ends in 45 minutes. It's at 10, and then I could be to you guys at MGH, by 10:55 if I drive the speed limit. Always driving the speed limit, and I'm responsible and respectful to the rules on the road. Where are you staying, Chris? Those tacos were good. Oh yeah, shout out to Chris for
Oh
showing us the
man, it was
taco
so
spot,
good.
and
Those tacos were awesome.
shout out to Isaac for picking me up. My guy Isaac got a new job, got himself in a van. We just had to give him a little
That's
pep talk,
incredible.
Chris. Right? It didn't seem too promising for my guy. He seemed sad and he seemed like he had a rough go. I was like, dude, go where you can get a van. If they're not treating
It
you
was a
right,
good night. Like
go
we
somewhere
did a
else.
lot of positive talk, some directional talk, and I'm glad to see that work out for him.
That's
I
it.
think that's awesome. I mean, it's all about motivating everybody, you
What was
know?
that place called? It was called like Gordon's.
Yeah.
Gordon's
Gordos.
Tacos.
Gordos taco, which
Gordo it
means
was like
fat tacos.
Gordo di Taco or something.
hmm
I waited in the
Gordo
long
taco.
line for like 10 minutes.
Taco
They
Gordo,
made me
something like
switch.
that.
They made me switch lines. I'm still a little
It
bit
was
bent about
awesome.
that.
I got the steak. You got the steak, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I wanted to get a steak one and a chicken one, or two steaks and two chickens or
Oh,
something. He's
then
like, "Nah, wrong line, bro." I'm like, "Dude, it's right there. Just like scoop some chicken from that guy real quick." No, Taco
they
di
had it
Gordo.
down. Like
Tacos El Gordo. Okay.
so where's the place to eat at in Orlando? Like what's the like
I don't know,
it's
dude.
super touristy.
I'm gonna go to Target and get a bunch of stuff and make you guys make me dinner.
Hell yeah.
Is Target where you go grocery shopping?
When I go to Orlando, just because I remember it being right by the timeshare. I shop at Market Basket at home, the greatest
Well, I
grocery
got
store in the world.
so I had the Walmart like Walmart Plus or something like that, and I get free delivery.
I
So we
think
can
there's a
just
Walmart. Yeah, but it's like a gated. We could try that. I just don't.
Just have it
It might be better
delivered.
just to go and grab it.
I mean, with 3 of us, I mean,
We're just gonna take the Gladiator right over to Target, kid. Doors off, roof off.
yeah. It's not be a $400 round trip in that Gladiator.
Be styling, dude. Park it right out front. You get a
Yeah, take the doors off.
dope and tape magnet on the hood. You're like, don't scratch it, kid. Give him a dope and tape sticker for his tip.
Keep the change.
We'll let you drive, Bobby. That way we can see the.
We all should have got an Airbnb. We should have. Where are you staying? I used my timeshare. We decided we were going like before any of this happened. We're like, no matter what, we're going. NFPA was like NFPA was like a blessing.
It was a dream that just happened to come true. It was crazy.
And I see Daryl posting about Nicaragua and being able to go there, and I just see Mark and Dave's, and their that surfing looks sick. That beach is gorgeous.
Yeah, oh, it's beautiful.
My
It's
goodness.
beautiful. I was telling my dad about it. He wants to go.
Yeah, we're all gonna go. We're going.
I'm gonna go for sure.
Sprinkler fitters are
and
taking that.
check
They
this out.
better
This
have
is
enough
something-
surfboards for all of us.
This is something cool about Mark and Dave's as well. So in Nicaragua, and in Mark and Dave's, they have a tour where they will take you hiking to the volcano, and the volcano at Nicaragua is one of the only volcanoes that you can look into. How dope is that?
That's pretty
That's
sick.
crazy. Yeah.
And then we got Chad like flying the drone down there, melting the blades, just for the shot.
Just for the shot. You seen that reel?
Trying to
Like
convince
6
my
times.
boss to cover it all. Oh, that'd be sick, dude.
I think my company's gonna send me with some merch, some brochure stuff. I mean, it's a huge, small world that we're like
Yeah,
operating
dude.
in. You know, everybody's
That's it.
it's a
Every-
small big business.
Message retracted. I see you, Daryl. We'll be deleting comments, trying to get away with it.
Are they supporting you with the going to AFSA?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've only been there. I'm just under my 90 days with this new company, so I've kind of not got too hands involved with everything on the admin side of everything. I mean, they kind of know my skill set. I've done from the top to the bottom of a fire protection company, but it's just right now I'm just going to kind of do the sprinkler inspector job like they asked me, and then reevaluate my expectations after we have that conversation.
Sick.
Yeah, and being a sprinkler inspector is like one of the best jobs in the world. Like you do your inspection, you do your report. It's the end of the day. You go home. You don't worry about nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
As long as you're doing your job right.
It's kind of a step back a little bit for me though. I liked going into the backflow, going into the fire alarm troubleshooting, going into the customer service, and the whole shebang in front of me. I like that. I like being the one-stop shop where it's like just this guy can take care of all my problems. So I don't have to call 6 people.
You want to say hey to Chad? Say hey to Chad and Bobby and
Hello.
everybody.
Bye.
Hey, she got snacks.
Actually on vacation.
Hello. What are you bringing us?
Hi there.
What you got? What you got?
Leftovers. So
Whoa.
prosciutto, hummus.
I don't know if he can eat that right now. He's talking.
Olive.
I can't eat it right now, but
Yeah, 40,
Carrot.
45 minutes.
here, put it on a plate.
Put it in the
45
fridge.
minutes.
Put it in the fridge for 41 minutes.
Okay.
We love you.
All right. Bye.
Time is it?
Oh, baby.
What time is it? It's 9:20. 40
Say
minutes.
bye.
Bye.
Okay, all right. Okay. Adios.
She's great. Pretty cool
All right,
shirts.
bye.
There she is.
No, keep it open. This thing gets hot,
A crock pot kid. Get him a fan, girl.
bro.
You need some ice.
It gets hot in here.
I bet. What's the temperature in Atlanta?
Oh, it's in the 90 something, but
Chad,
Chad is
It's
freaking hot, dude.
113 here, fellas.
It's
113 right now.
113.
Dude, I would die. I don't know. If
It doesn't drop down at nighttime either. It stays like 101, 102 at night, which is killer. Like it doesn't even chill out at nighttime. Sucks.
How does that feel? Just like you can't escape it?
No, it's like being in an oven. It's like being in an oven. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. We need matching hats.
You can cook an egg on the blacktop out here in the middle of the day, 3:00.
Oh shit.
Dude, I would do that. Would be a viral video. You have to do that. Why wouldn't you do that?
So I've heard of there was a sprinkler guy that I met here, a 155, or he had a sprinkler head 155 go off in his van and break in his van, and it's like that's how hot it's getting in some of these service vans. It's crazy.
That is awful.
So what are you doing to stay cool? Because you're
Oh
out
man, I
there,
just yeah, I'm out there, but like you try to limit you're out at the inspector test, and then you're gonna go back into the riser and hang out at the riser for a couple of minutes, get the sweat to drip off of you
Jeez.
a little bit, and then go back out. It's just like alternate the sweating,
Are you going
Just
through like
drink your
multiple
water.
shirts?
Oh yeah, like you just keep a shirt with you in the van, and like everybody's on the same team out here though, because it's like, man, stay cool out there, try to survive. It's
Leave the
too
van
hot.
running with the
Everybody's
So
AC
what is
on
it in
high.
what's
all
it
day.
like in
No,
like
the vans
January?
don't go off. No, the vans don't go off. You leave the vans on all day.
Really?
There's no question. Yeah, you got to leave the AC on. You leave that thing off for an hour, and you're toast. You'll burn stuff. Your seatbelt, like right there, will burn you. You got to leave that shit running.
Man.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So how many people have convertibles there? Because I would imagine that sucks.
So everybody leaves. So there's a lot of snowbirds here. This is like a really
Oh.
touristy, like, kind of bougie, touristy area. So like a lot of the snowbirds from Washington, where I'm originally from, they leave and go home in the summertime.
Oh, we can
Hmm.
definitely do that, Daryl.
So
100%.
what's the winter temperature?
Oh, it's perfect here in the wintertime. It's in 80s. It's
Oh
perfect.
my
That's why
gosh.
everybody comes here. That's why
Dude.
it doesn't get cold. That's why there's all my risers are out naked and afraid, out exposed on the side of
Naked
buildings.
and afraid.
They're just
I
sitting
like a
out
couple I
open.
like a couple months of like 10 degrees, kid. Get some money, or then it
Oh
makes you
yeah.
want the heat again, and then it gets wicked hot and you get sick of
Yeah.
it and you want the winter again. It's like this, you're always chasing something. But at the end of
Hold
every
on. No, no,
season
no,
you're
no, no.
sick.
Boston doesn't
Yeah.
get super hot.
Dude, it's hot right now. I mean for
No,
Boston
what
it's
is
hot
it?
right now.
What is it?
It's like fucking 90, bro.
See, he's dying.
Your
It's
whole life, you have
87.
no idea what you're talking about. How many months does it stay hot in Boston?
Dude, it's 68 outside right now.
Wait,
No.
we got nine. You're probably
It's
like we got
90.
9
It's
days of
90.
hot weather.
It's 90 tomorrow. It's 91 Friday.
But
eh,
how long? Just June, July?
all day.
No, no, I'm talking about months, duration in a year.
You usually
Like,
got like 2 months of hot weather, but right now we have monsoon season, sponsored by your buddy BG. Tell him to shut it off. Chad, you Desert Fire?
I feel like Georgia has the
Yeah.
best like seasons. Like
You
we
know
get
them,
it.
Darian? Oh, is Cabral near you?
I'm
90's
like by
easy money.
Redline Fire Protection. I'm by. You guys saw Marvette. I posted her the other day. I saw
Yeah,
her
she's
out
dope.
in action.
That's
Yeah.
awesome,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, but Darian's right there too, no? Cabral?
I don't know where
We
he's
got the
at.
Darian,
Darian's
we
in.
got the Cabral shirts because Darian got bucked off the horse. Did I say that right?
Yeah, yeah.
And injured herself quite bad.
Sucks.
Fractured the vertebrae. I hope I'm not fucking it up.
Yeah, so we're here to support.
I just estimating a shopping center in India with Desert Fire stickers. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Don't sell Brian short. So Daryl says he wants to see a competition between Brian and Chad. Who can do the most push-ups?
Push-ups? Let's do push-ups and pull-ups. What if
I
we
got,
just do the Murph,
I got
huh?
money. I got money on Chad. Daryl says, and then Wayne says, "Don't sell Brian short. He will win." I don't know what cord means. What's cord?
How much you weigh, Chad?
I'm 215, 210
Okay.
right now.
So I'm
Yeah.
215. Well, for the past like 2 days I've been 218 in the morning, but 215 typically in the
Fractured
morning.
T2.
Yeah. I'm 6'2". You?
6'2", same thing.
Oh, we're fucking the same thing.
Damn. All right, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna set the camera up. They're both gonna go side by each doing push-ups. I'm gonna put my right foot on Chad, my left foot on Brian, and see who can go the longest.
I'm gonna start doing my push-ups tomorrow. I'm doing more every day.
I
Every
can't do a
day.
lot of pull-ups though, Brian. I
Oh,
haven't done a lot of pull-ups. Pull-ups aren't
So
my thing.
pull-ups
Really.
is my main
Cord.
thing. So I do pull-ups every
Fire.
day.
Fire
Cord
out
is
in the
fire
valley.
protection,
Oh,
Bobby.
cord fire
Cord
out in the
fire.
valley. Okay, I got you. That's more competition out there in Coachella.
So a little story.
Well,
So there was like a fall festival, and my dad, there was a huge line at the Marine Corps like pull-up bar, and my dad was like, "Go, son, go, son." do a pull up. I was like 6 or 8 or something little, right? I couldn't do one.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible in front of all those people.
Oh
So ever
yeah.
since then, I was like, one day, one day. So as soon as I started like being able to do a pull up,
Easy,
like at
Tommy.
age 10 or 11, I do pull ups every day. And then last year, no, 2 years ago, what was it last year? Last year, I did like a Spartan race, and the freaking
Mm-hmm.
Marine Corps pull-up bar was
Yeah.
there, the Spartan race. And I was telling my friend the story. He's like, "Go do it." I was like, "No, I gotta do the race first, and then I'll."
Yeah.
So then afterwards, I was like, "What's the most anybody's done?" And he was like 20. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I
20
did like,
pull-ups?
yeah, I did 27. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I got 20 pull-ups in me. I got
that's
Oh
I
yeah.
got a lot less weight than both of you, and then smaller, shorter arm span. I could probably do more pull-ups than these guys. What do you guys think?
I'm sure there's a pull-up bar down at the gym.
Listen,
So
we're going to
tomorrow,
work. We're not going to work out. Don't be egging these guys on. Brian's like, "Can I bring Veronica?" And anyone who don't know is Veronica. It's a 150 fucking pound ball. Like, dude, imagine he
yeah, I'm
shows up to
taking.
the airport and he's got this big stupid ball. Like, "Oh, I'm
Imagine
Big
that the
Brian. I go
TSA.
to work out.
I
I
bought
bring
an extra
ball." They'd be like,
ticket.
"Bro," they're like, "You can't bring that on the plane. It needs its own ticket."
I got it right
He's
here.
got it
She's over
buckled
here
in
in
next
the
to him.
crock pot. She's
Crock
she's
pot.
I'm gonna bring her with me.
You can't. Can you bring a
It's so
150
heavy
pound
here.
ball on the plane? I don't think you can do
I
that.
don't think so.
You
No.
can't. You
But
can
there's
only bring a 50-pound suitcase,
hmm.
right?
What if I buy an extra ticket and I say that it identifies as a
And
person?
you just sit her right next to
Yeah.
you,
There you go.
and he's just on the
There you
plane.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica.
And then I have a girl with a blue hair videotaping everything, every conversation I have. I'll get by a lot.
Yep, and push-ups. Yeah, this would be great. All right,
So how
listen,
many
we're going to
push-ups you
work.
usually do now? Like when you do it
So
normally? How many push-ups you normally
He's
do
sizing
now?
you up, kid.
I do the diamond push-ups. I'll do 50. I'll do shoulder push-ups, and then a little bit outside of shoulder width, I'll do 50 of those in a row. So like 150, I could knock out together.
Okay. I will start doing that tomorrow, every day. And then I'll see you in Orlando, son.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
I like to be the videotape guy for this one. I think that'll be much better.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm the
It's
content
funny,
guy
Brian.
here.
There's days where like we both wake up early in the morning to work out, and there's days like maybe I'll forget to put a story on there or something, but one of us will tag each other at 4:30 in the morning just to remind each other like, hey, we're not sleeping, we're still going, we're still
Yeah, and
doing
then
our
you
thing.
also feel so I was there this morning training
Yeah, yeah.
and then I was like, man, I didn't post, but freaking Chad did. It looks like I was slipping. But
Looks
I
like you were
did go to
slipping up.
boxing.
How do you
I know
forget
I
to
did go to
post,
boxing
kid?
though.
How do you forget to post?
Huh?
You just get in that zone?
I
Pull
get in the
that
zone,
thing
I turn my
out.
phone
Show us
off.
your mug, kid. That'd be just video. I don't even realize it, and I'm videotaping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a part of you now. It's like eating, you
It
know?
is, right? It's just there. I'm taking a video, kid, no matter what. Yeah, I
Oh
don't know if I
man.
could
It
live
So
in that
definitely
heat.
it definitely has a influence on some people though. I've had some people comment to me at like 4:30 in the morning, be like, "It's too early, guy. Like, go to bed, get some sleep. It's too early for 4:30."
yeah.
I gotta get
Nah,
up at
man.
4:30 to
I'm
make it to
up.
work.
I'm up,
Like
bro.
if I were to work out for an hour, I'd have to be getting up at like probably 3. Like legitimately get 3 to get somewhere by 3:30 to work out for an hour to then be on the road to still get to Boston by 6 or
Well, here's
5:45.
the whole idea is get to the gym before 4 o'clock. Like that's the whole goal. So either if you go in the morning or somewhere in
Jesus.
between, but before 4 o'clock, because 4 o'clock and after, it's just I get mad. I just get furious because everybody's on the freaking things and then they take forever. They're just looking at their phone. They're not
You're
getting
going to the
after
gym.
it.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get to the gym tomorrow for 4?
Tomorrow I'm just driving.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going on vacation. That's
Yeah, yeah. But
man, that is
but
dedication. Can't you just like get up and like do some push-ups at the crib and like fucking save yourself the trip to the gym? Not
no,
the
it's not
same
the
vibe?
same. Not the
No?
same.
Just like throw the cat on your back, Chad. Add a little weight, do 100 real quick.
No, I gotta separate. I gotta separate the home and stay. You know what I mean? Hope separate the gym and the home.
Mm,
It's kind of different. Getting a different mindset. It's like leaving work at work and taking it home. You know?
I gotcha. That makes sense.
I also work at home too. Like I'm usually
Yeah.
out until 1 o'clock and then I'm home and I'm working. So I was gonna bring up court, how that went. This is I went with the court with another customer, and they were also personally fined. So they cannot put, for example, a any municipal court cannot put a corporation on, um they cannot put them on probation, right? But they can put a like a building owner, or usually, believe it or not, and I want y'all to listen to this. Usually, it's the property manager. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, let me give you an example. And I saw this happen last time I was in court. Is property manager? This lady was working on a property, got fined. I think it was like $4,000 for multiple red tags, multiple systems she got caught on, and they're separate citations per riser because they're attached to separate buildings. She got fined personally. She then resigned from the company. Well, guess who? What she still has to pay? $4,000. It's
Wow.
hers. It's hers.
Wow.
She's the one that's responsible. So we were going to court.
Do your
Personal
job right.
fine. Huh?
Make sure you do your job right. I was talking to the people.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
for
you'll end up in
sure.
court. This is a life safety
For sure.
system.
And I did like a move. I was debating on doing it or not. But the chief that was on be there for this case, I knew him really well. Like we probably talk once a month kind of thing, and just talk about things that are going around in his city and what I got going on. Just just shooting shit pretty much. So I sent him verbatim of what I was going to say, what and where we are as far as the citations, and where we are at fixing them, and what my views were, and how I think it should go. Like I just told him straight up, like this. So what he did was he went to the city attorney, and they just talked in the corner. I saw him talking in the corner for like maybe 15-20 minutes. Then they called us up, and he was like, $1,000 fine for this building, $1,000 fine for this building. And you have 20 days. Well, he said you had 10 days. And I said, well, I got this guy and this guy. I need 20. He's like, 20 days. Done. That's it. I said, do you want to talk some more? I can explain some things. Like, nope, that's it. You happy? I was like, I'm good. Because $1,000 fine for this and that. I mean, it's up for, especially for like a repeat offender. Is
You hooked them
not
up.
bad.
You hooked them up good.
Yeah, not bad.
So let's talk about AFSA for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
I just
I'm
found out
super
Chris is
pumped.
coming. That's cool. So we're gonna be linking up with him. We'll be hanging out with Chris.
Are we gonna get a truck? Or are we? Should we like Uber should be expensive? Like, is it cheaper between the three of us to rent a vehicle?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't
Because I
know.
have Premier status for rentals too, so we can
Probably
get
just
like a
take like an old school
giant
cab
Yukon
right
or
from
something.
the like they got taxis at the timeshare. I think it's not. I think it's not that far. Like it's 10
Yeah, you
minutes.
can just take an Uber. You Uber everywhere.
And we could probably get a ride back. Like once we're
I don't
there.
know how much Ubers are where y'all are, but it's
This
expensive
isn't
in Atlanta.
Atlanta. You don't need
Well,
body
if I
armor
go
and a
10
12 gauge
minutes,
to
it's
be an
forty
Uber
five
Yeah.
driver.
dollars.
How far?
Now, if I go 10, 15 minutes, it's $45 at least for sure.
No, yeah, you're
100%.
getting ripped off over there.
So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like that
that's
over there.
No.
no.
Yeah, but we
What do
got to
y'all
do a
think?
lot of riding, Daryl. We're gonna have to. So Wednesday we're gonna have to go from the airport to to the timeshare to Universal to back, and then
I
Thursday we
definitely
gotta
want to go to
go.
Universal for sure.
Thursday we're going to the
I want to be a
venue
part
and
of
back to
that.
the timeshare. Friday to the venue, back to the timeshare. Saturday to the venue, back to the timeshare, and then Sunday will be to the airport. So how many rides is that?
It's a
What's the
lot.
average?
I
Let's
mean,
see
I
what
would
Sneed's doing.
imagine
How big is Sneed's car,
what
Chris?
250,
Huh?
$250 probably in Uber.
That sounds like a
We gotta
lot.
look at it.
Sounds high.
With Premier with the car rental that I got, we also get an additional 4 hours. But renting a car is also a pain in the butt, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I probably like with the timeshare, I probably can get a car for relatively cheap. Then you're dealing with Bobby driving, maybe. Let's get like a Hellcat.
That's cool. I'm sitting in the back.
Let's get a fucking
I'm
Mustang or
sitting in the
something, kid. Come on.
Chad, you got
how many
front the whole
vendors are gonna
time.
be there? How many vendors do you know?
It
Like
is.
what
What
the
is it? A
setup is?
quarter the
I think it's a
size
quarter of
of
the size of NFPA, but NFPA has a
NFPA.
lot of like
So
not fire protection vendors too. Like there's dozens of like the vendors that don't have to do with fire protection at NFPA. AFSA is
Right.
all sprinkler, only
yeah.
fire
Gotcha.
protection. Like I
So
did an
how I
interview
see
with a
this
vacuum guy
going,
at NFPA, like a dude that sold the vacuum. Like that guy's not going to be at AFSA.
how
Right.
I see this going is the first day we just go around and like introduce ourselves because they still don't know who we are.
Boom, and we
Those,
get to
you
see the whole
know,
thing, get the layout.
yeah, just hey, talk to them for a little bit, get them comfortable with us, show them the YouTube,
Party
blah blah blah.
bus.
Not even give them a brochure, just keep it going. And then and
Plan our
then
attack for content the next day.
yeah,
Where we're filming. We're gonna come back tomorrow and film at this time. A lot of times people want to be filming before the show starts, like within the hour of when it starts, because once it starts, they want to be talking to people walking around, you know.
yeah, and they
Right.
get busy.
And
Yeah,
it's also gets loud in there once it starts, which
it is.
that's why some of the audio is like
Yo, we
that.
need dry fit shirts though. Like, my back was like, it was sweaty. Like at my thing, like I was like on. I got hot, man.
You guys should
I
be
was
trained for
a
this
book
shit.
bag around too.
I don't know if you guys have a Costco out there, but you can rent vehicles through Costco for very cheap. Damn, Daryl.
Okay.
We're gonna look into
U-Haul
that shit.
too. Shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
U-Haul.
company won't send me this year, but I didn't try telling them I have to go be Bobby, Brian, and Chad's driver. Hold on tight. I'm in the back of the van. Florida drivers suck. That's it. Breathable mesh? Yeah, we should get Brian some fishnets. What do you think?
Some breathable mesh. Have my nipples showing through it. Every time I hear breathable mesh, I just think about the gay guys at the club that would come through.
With the with the fishnet. That'll keep you nice and cool, dude. I don't know if it will do good. It'll probably get views on YouTube actually if you had something like that on.
Yeah, probably.
Some fishnets.
Well, I already have like 90% of my followers like men. That's exactly what I need. More men
More
this
than
time.
90. It's got to be more
Hey,
than 90.
you know what though?
Isn't it?
You know what though? They'll probably like and comment on my stuff.
Yeah, they probably will, but it's definitely more than 90. Has to be.
It's like
Like
it's like
it's
your
literally like
mustache
95.
fetish
It's like
guys, you know?
95% men
How
on the
many would you
Instagram.
say of your new followers are mustache like fetish guys?
Dude, one guy took a screenshot of one of my photos and put it on his mustache page, and I got like 200 mustache guys, easy. Like, I don't
I mean,
know. I was like,
it's
oh,
cool. It's
like
cool.
everybody's always sharing, but then I seen like a different type of share. Like someone like took one of my pictures. I'm like, what is this? Like that's like a face shot. What the hell? Is someone sharing my face? And
Face
it's like
shot.
this guy put me on a
Yeah,
mustache page.
your little sticker, your little slap sticker. I could see that on the front of a sprinkler. It's a look. It's
Boom,
like, hey, there's
kid.
the Boston Bobby
Yeah.
right
It's
there.
the
Slap.
it's the
Hey,
Boston.
you keep on going down that road, you're gonna end up on the only stashes, all right?
Come
Right
on,
there.
kid.
That's what I'm saying. Boom. Slap it. Slap it.
That's
Best
Let's
sticker in
awesome.
the
go.
game. Let's go. Sprinkler
I
guy
still need a
sticker.
logo.
I
Yeah, I
know. Well,
still need a logo.
you don't take pictures of shit. You work out for 2 hours a day. We wouldn't even know it, kid. I want a picture of every damn dumbbell. Pump it. Just crop that baby up and fucking rep it out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
When you're doing
So
something and the sweat's dripping off your nose, you should be like, I gotta film this. That's what you should be
You
thinking to
gotta
yourself.
use the women in our lives, especially you too, Brian. It's like you're working out with your girl. You got to use them a little bit. They help us
yeah,
out. They get
No,
our
I
shot.
I need
I
to
tell my
ask
wife to
her.
take candids of me, and she'll just
I
get
need to
funny
ask
ones.
her.
She'll get me like when I'm doing stupid
And
shit
when
that I
I
can't
work
use.
out too, man, it's weird too. So I'm in the gym I go to that's close to where I live is like a very high end area. So
Yeah.
and it's a YMCA. So it's family oriented. They're like majority of the people are in like Lululemon and On Cloud shoes. Like it's that type, right?
No, I
And I'm
got
over
you.
here in
Yeah.
my second shirt and Vans doing what am I like doing deadlifts and then squats and like sweat my butt off with a freaking towel and just getting after it. Like I'm very different than the whole people. So I already feel weird, you know? I already feel like I don't like belong. And then I get someone to record me on top of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much
You
into it,
are.
you know?
Don't feel weird.
Yeah. You're thinking. Don't feel weird.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about what people
Just
think. Did you see one of my posts today? I did fire off like rapid fire reels today, but one of them is about videotaping myself in a room full of like older men, and I'm like, and the
yeah.
room is quiet, everyone's diligently working, and I'm like talking to my phone. I don't care what they think, dude. I don't care what they think at all, you know? Like
I
the
don't
video,
either.
if my camera falls, I bump the pipe and my phone falls out of the ceiling and lands on a trash bin. It's still aiming at me, and like every one of them seen it fall. It is what it
Yeah.
is, man. Just
So
So I
you're a
am
one of
gonna
those
content
do.
people
creator.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, every one of those people in those gym are watching somebody like you on their phone to get motivated to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do that, play that part. Those are the cards you're dealt. You know, thick
I
boy
do get
fitness.
those
Let's go.
messages, and that's some of the best motivation ever. Like, hey, you're motivating me to go to the gym. Hey, I lost 20 pounds. Hey, I've been doing this, because of you. Like, that's the most motivating thing ever,
You're an influencer, kid.
if you like it or not. You're here.
Don't you
Oh,
feel like we use it a little bit for accountability too for myself? Like, if I'm not up posting, like I'm like, okay, what's wrong with my routine? I'm usually doing something at 4 in the morning. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to work. Like, I need to keep myself accountable too. So
post
it's
that
kind of
shit.
like I use it for that.
So,
Yeah.
I
Let you
mean,
guys know I'm doing
like, I don't
sprinklers,
post
baby.
like my second workout of the day. So typically,
Yeah.
like, I lift early in the morning, and if it's not like a swimming day, so I haven't swam in a while, but recently I would say, well, it's pretty consistent. Is I'll throw on the weight vest and I'll go for a couple mile run.
Yeah, that's what Daryl's talking
Like I'll
about. You
go,
running shirtless.
yeah.
What are you doing running
So I
shirtless in your
usually do
videos,
that. I
Brian?
usually do that for lunch. So lunchtime rolls around. I just I'm usually home. I throw on some shorts, my running shoes. I go out the door. Boom. Do 2 miles. Come back. Grab a towel. Get to work. Fresh. Like I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After a run?
Yeah.
Savage.
Because it breaks up the day.
Florencio says to have AI make you a logo.
Yeah.
Get on that
That'd be easy.
chat GPT kid and tell him make me a logo. Thick boy fitness.
But I mean, this week I'm gonna be at the beach, so we got a house, and then I'll just be in the driveway with Veronica and the weight vest and the kettlebell and like the yoga mat. So I'll just
That
put
Jeep
up
is
the
gonna be.
tripod.
That's why you're using so much fuel. You're bringing all these extra chicks,
Yeah. Well,
huh?
I mean, only Veronica, but she is beautiful, but she will hurt your feelings, bro. She will, like, a couple of times picking her up. It's
150?
like, yeah, 150.
Holy shit. Well, at least I know if I'm injured, you could just pick me up and
Like
fucking carry me somewhere.
you have to brace your core. I got it because I was getting winded tossing the guys around at the club. It wasn't like when I was fighting. I was after like a couple of guys I was
That's a
fighting, I was
that's a
like
big
bent
girl.
over and my manager was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Just give me a second. Just give me a second." So I needed that so I can work on my breathing when I'm picking up something heavy.
Dope and tape underwear? We might be able to do that for you, Daryl. We might be able to hook
Which
you up with
Daryl is
that.
that? Which Daryl's wanting the
It's
underwear?
Daryl, Canada Daryl. Not
Oh yeah.
Arco Daryl. I would call him Arco Daryl, I think.
Is he on the comments tonight?
No, Daryl, just
You
no.
here? No.
Just Daryl. Daryl Rich. Daryl Rich from episode 62?
So, Chad, what are you most
What episode
looking
were you
forward
on, kid?
to at the AFSA? Just kind of seeing how it's done, and
Yeah,
60.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm trying to see like where I can plug myself in. I've been to a lot of trade shows. I've done kind of a lot of the things that you guys are doing, and I'm really just stoked to meet you guys and kind of put our personalities together and see what happens. I mean, we've been sharing each other's shit for over a year now. It's like I already know you guys. It's kind of
yeah,
crazy.
That's what it felt like when I met Brian. I was like, oh, all right, yeah, he looks the
yeah.
same.
Brian's here.
He looks the
Cool.
same as he does on Zoom. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's get to work, kid.
Getting back to these tacos. It's
I
like,
think that the one takeaway I had from Brian is he's definitely just like a go with the flow guy.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. I could be a little much at times, if you can't
well,
tell.
I slowed you down some. I was
Yeah,
like,
oh
well,
for
hold
sure.
on, Bobby.
But I
Hold
definitely
on.
sped you up a little bit too.
It's funny if he's like, I
Don't.
got back and my wife was like, "How's Bobby?" I was like, "I don't know. I mean, we worked good together." He's like, "Y'all didn't like talk about life or anything?" I was like, "No, we talked about work.
We talk
Like
about
we would
work.
set
I
we
already
would
know about
set
your
our
life.
alarm in the morning and we would get up like an hour early, like, hey, you up? Yeah,
Yeah.
you up?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go? You want to get started? Yeah, let's go. I was
Let's
like,
go, kid. Don't you have
Right.
to weigh
go.
200 pounds to be a sprinkler fitter? Well, when I started, at one point I weighed 200 pounds. But no, kid, I guess I can still break the pipe apart. Come on.
doing it every day. As long as you have those forearms, you're good to
Every
go.
day, kid. That's it. Don't underestimate the sprinkler forearms. That's something I used to do when I'd get all drunk, cause I would just arm wrestle people, and I would just, I'm a small guy, so they would always just be like, "Oh yeah." They would think it was just gonna be so easy, and
You're doing it every
then
day.
they just
That
get
doesn't make sense.
embarrassed because you could just like you don't even have
Every day, you're just like freaking get it,
to
like
fucking yanking on them wrenches, kid.
like yeah, it's
You
gotta
look
be
pretty
strong.
weak today on them side wrenches. Yeah, that was a precarious spot, and that's an old video, Daryl. Come on, you gotta pay attention to the outfits, kid. 436 subscribers on YouTube. That shit's unreal.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other
for
the other
sure.
thing that
If
we're
you've
the going to this conference thing is going to bring to us, it's like, I don't know, I was talking to a coworker of mine about it. It's like the one person you meet at a trade show like this could be the one that gives your son a job down the road or starts a
Yeah, for
business with
sure.
you in 20 years. Like, you
For
never
real.
know, that one handshake that you have could be the life changer, you know?
What are you
So
talking
I'm
about,
all for it.
Steve?
No, 100%. So even after the show, I've had some job offers. Like I've had some people reach out to me and offer me jobs, and it's you're right. You never know.
You never know.
And
Right.
that one job might be something that you're like, whoa,
Whoa.
because they were just so impressed with that one interaction that you had at a show.
Yeah,
And
I've
Right.
you're
gotten a couple
rubbing elbows
job
with
offers
big
too. That shit's
people too.
crazy. It's crazy just to think
I
that
mean,
because I'm posting videos.
I was able to talk with the people at NFPA for like 30 minutes. I sat down
Oh,
at a table with Matthew Klaus. Like that's crazy.
I got you, Steve.
Right. Well, and then you guys are giving back to the rest of us out here that are working in this field, and you're giving them a place to talk about it and share knowledge. I mean, I'm all for this movement, the
We
community
tried to
thing.
do as
It's
much as we
rad.
could at in Las Vegas because there was nothing. And it
Yeah.
was like embarrassing nothing.
After this live in about 13 minutes, you can go on YouTube and type in NFPA and see who comes up.
That's
Because
rad.
there's really
That's
not
cool.
much on
That's
there's
good.
not much on
Yeah.
YouTube regarding NFPA, or I should say find footage from inside an NFPA convention. All right.
Now we
And
have an NFPA guy coming. He's coming on soon, right?
on the 1st,
Yeah.
is that next Tuesday? What's the date, kid? I don't even know. Yeah, next Tuesday, a week from today, he's coming on.
That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
NFPA.
And I'm gonna do a show while I'm over in Florida too. So on Thursday, I'll be set up.
When's the California trip? When are we getting on this side of the country over here? I know you got some California people growing
We
over
do
here,
have
causing
we
some
got a
noise
So
over
we
big
have
here
a
we
in
got a
lot.
big
California.
group of
We have a
California people
lot.
on here. That's for sure.
So is California the
Yeah,
place where we need to do like the big meet and greet kind of thing?
It might
yeah,
have
for
to be. It
sure.
might
Come
have
on
to be.
over.
Yeah.
It's a lot of you
I
guys.
mean,
And to think
Arco's
too,
there. Tons of people are there.
there and all the California people are really watching us at like not the best time. Like what time is it right now, Chad?
Like four,
6:45?
Yeah, we're
6.
3 hours behind you guys, or behind the East Coast.
It's
We're
like
3 hours
dinner.
behind.
That's like dinner and put your kids to bedtime. I'll go
6:50 right
anywhere in the
now.
state to meet you guys, Florencio
Oh
says.
wow.
Damn.
Let's go to the beach, San Diego. Let's meet near the beach.
I tell the people all the time I was
That'd be
single for
cool.
7 years after my divorce, so I prepared my grip and forearms for the job. Steve says he's got to be careful when he chokes it because he might pull it off his forearm so strong from wrenching.
For the people who are
Bastards.
who are divorced, we understand.
We're watching you on prime time. Let's go! Prime time,
It
baby.
is prime
We'll get
time.
the Dope and Tape show on like HGTV one day. You know, give him some real fucking instruction on that TV show, on that channel.
That's one of the things. So, like, you mentioned some of the things that you're really excited about, and they're all very valid. Like, those are huge things too. But for me, I take the lack of information that's out there on YouTube of these conventions and everything kind of personally. So, like, even, and I believe Bobby does too, was we were in Las Vegas and we felt pressure the whole time, like pressure to get as much stuff as we can out. It
Right?
wasn't for Dope and Tape or a personal brand or YouTube, Instagram. It was for everybody else who wasn't there. Like that's the pressure we
We sat.
felt.
How long
And
did we sit at the
Right.
pool? Like before I started getting wicked antsy. 25 minutes, maybe.
Maybe. Which I had my laptop in my lap.
And I'm like, all right, like we should go. And he's like, we just got here. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. I think people are there. We should let's go. He's like, all right, let's go. Fucking fuck the pool.
And I'm sure there's a part of you guys that were like wanting to post, go live, but the more time that you spend on posting, going live, is the more time you lost with people and interviewing them, and that's kind of a catch-22 thing with those kind of things. You guys
Yeah,
need a media guy.
right. We do.
Media
Yeah.
guy. California breaking out new AI system to report fire. Well, that's pretty cool, Paul. We need Mike Rowe on the show, dude. Imagine
Oh wow.
getting that would be insane. Mike Rowe. How do we inquire?
I think I'm gonna
He's
work
too
on
big.
that.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to come on the Little Fish show. Come on.
Yeah, we can't pay him enough.
Let's. Oh, I see 8 likes now. You guys are awesome.
You guys remember that when they're going to be coming to you in the future, wanting to get on your
Wow.
show, and you guys are like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I remember when we were just a little guy. Now you guys are coming to us."
Guy. Now they're coming to us.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
shout out to Mike
so
Rowe.
even when we
Come on our show.
let's say we get huge, right? Whatever huge big looks like, I still want to interview the guys in the field. Like that's
Sure.
what I like. I want to hear the stories of what's going on with the people turning the wrenches.
That's it.
The boots on the ground, right? The
Yeah.
boots on the
Boots
ground.
on the ground.
So I mean, we're always going to stay close to the roots for sure. And I see me and Bobby doing this until we retire. 100%.
Yeah. As long as the internet lets us. As long as we have Wi-Fi, kid, let's go. So I can't go on your fishing trip, Chad. I don't know if I can go that long without Wi-Fi.
That's
It was there was
So
That's
now that I
hard
got
to
all
do.
this
some kind
spare
of benefit
time,
to it, though.
so now that I got all this spare time, I can get my dad on. Well, Brian, I called Brian. I was like, wear your Cabral shirt, in tribute for
yeah.
Narian falling off of her horse. But then we also said, Pops is gonna realize just how much you're doing over there because now you're not
1000%.
there.
Right.
He's gonna be like, damn, she actually was.
He's gonna be
She
like,
actually was
"Whoa."
holding it down. And and we can get you like a new F350 Tremor or something, whatever you want. Nice big brand new truck and a raise. Come on. How are
What's
you,
so
sore?
special about the F-150 trimmer? Is that just the
350.
turbo?
No, that's the Ford brought back the 7.3 diesel,
and it's in the
and you can get it in the Tremor. You don't have to get the Tremor, but if you look up an
like the F-150.
if
You can get the diesel engine in F-150.
no 350.
But there's the trimmer F-150.
Yeah, you can get the Tremor too. It's like a more off-road package. But if you look up the F350 7.3 diesel Lariat Super Crew long bed, if anybody wants to sponsor Bobby and just send me like $150,000 truck, that's the one that I want. Huh? And I don't have anything to tow. I just want to just drive around and honk at people,
You want to be big enough where you can bully anybody.
That's it. You messing with me, I'm gonna wrap a chain around your house and I'm gonna tow it to my house.
You gonna put balls on the
Bastards.
back of it?
But the 7.3 is like that was the best. I hang some big ones.
Yeah.
They
It wasn't the 7.0.
no, it's a 7.3. And like the 7.3 was like known for one of being the best engines. And that was gone forever.
Was it
And then they did the
6.8
6.0.
that's like
Then
one
they
of the
did the
worst?
6.0 that sucked, and you got to get it bulletproofed.
Yeah,
and
the
then they went to the
6.0.
6.7, and they're all very good trucks up until like 100,000 miles, and then you had to do a bunch of shit. But now the 7.3 is supposed to be the new best thing. Also, I'm like a little bit of a Ford guy, so
I like Ford, but I love my Gladiator, man.
he's freaking
I don't
out.
think I'm gonna.
Thank you guys. I'm so sore.
You get your F-350, I'm gonna put a Hemi in my Gladiator.
It's like the worst day. It's like the worst gym day of my life, and the brace doesn't help. Ugh. That is awful.
Oh, that sucks.
Who you got this weekend, Brian? Poirier or Gaethje?
What?
Poirier or Gaethje? Who invited us to the fight? Was that you? Or that's a different fight.
No, I asked if you guys want to go to Vegas for the Conor McGregor fight. They just haven't released seats yet, but it's sometime in December.
Poirier.
Yeah, Conor McGregor fight's gonna be big.
Poirier and Gaethje. Gaethje is fighting this weekend. Who do you got,
Gaethje.
Brian? Gaethje?
Yeah, it's
No.
Gaethje and Poirier.
THJE? I don't know if I'd be able to pronounce that. G.
Poirier's wild, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
Where's Gaethje from?
Thankfully, the cut on my
Gaethje's
face
from like
didn't turn
Oregon
into a
or
black
something
eye.
like that.
Is he American?
Yeah, Gaethje is. Yeah,
Oh, the Poirier for sure.
and Poirier's from Louisiana. He's
Yeah,
from
but
like New
Poirier's
Orleans area.
He's been fighting for a long time.
Yeah, he's only gotten better. He hits
You
like a
googling
truck.
it?
Yeah.
You love Google. You're the Google guy on the show.
Yeah, you're new to the two screen thing now, right? Then
I
you just
am.
get on the
I
two or
am.
three
I'm
screen.
getting better at it. I'm getting better. I like
Nice.
it though. I like it though. It is. I'm very new.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
fucking
remember the
awesome.
last show. It was you were getting accustomed to the dual screen, getting some upgrades.
UA Canada conference this year in
Uh,
Vancouver. Let's
Justin
see.
Poirier. I think Justin Poirier.
Hey, puppy.
Because I've seen some of his workouts, like his conditioning and stuff.
Puppy. UA Canada conference this year in Vancouver. Let's see if we can find a sprinkler fitter from every province to come on your show. KTA always puts on a
I like
banger.
that.
My work
They
truck
gotta
is a
speak English and not French.
F650 Triton V10 gas burner? Damn, girl. That's a big old girl. Why is your work truck so big, Paul? What do you got in that thing? That's like
Your
a
mom in it.
F650 is like what they use to make like put on a tow truck. Canada,
That's
eh?
neat.
Wayne, that would be excellent. How can I help? Canada. I can see that you deleted your message there.
What
guys-
is
You guys think you're
does
slick, but it tells
Canada
me.
have an expo, or are they all
The
here in
UA
America?
Canada conference. So that's the United Association. So that's a union one. But I mean,
Brazil has one.
remember everybody from NFPA was going right to Canada to go to something like the Canada. I don't know. They got something.
Yeah, they got something.
Huh? Hopefully
If
that
we
sounds
go to
good.
Brazil, I can probably get a place to stay for free.
Jeremy says they had an expo in 1986.
1986.
Maybe I read that wrong. Oh, we had
I
the
think
2010
January.
Olympics too.
Yeah, January is Dubai.
What is it?
January is Dubai. Hey, you remember that girl
What's in
from the
Dubai?
high? There's the world's largest security convention, but it has a large fire protection area to it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the girl from the high? What was it? High speed or whatever? High pressure
Yep.
fire. Right, that girl. She's been trying to get us sponsors. Like she's been contacting the uh the the people who put on the show in Dubai.
Oh, she's
But it
awesome.
would have to be a lot of money, like to get us out there. Because I'm not paying that, you know?
No,
That would
well,
be
yeah,
a
man. We'll
lot.
just whatever flights and hotel and miss time at work or whatever. We'll work something out. I'll go to
It
Dubai.
can't be that expensive to eat there.
What? In Dubai? It's gotta like everything just seems expensive. Look at the name of the place.
I mean, but I'm sure there's like a
It takes like 20 hours to
something
fly
like
there or
TGI
something.
Fridays or something.
I need one of them
Well,
planes I can like lay
pretty soon
down.
it'll be. Well, pretty soon it won't be a fire protection conference without dope and tape there. You know what I mean?
That's
They'll be
true.
asking you to be there. So just keep doing what you're doing.
I think that might be it in a couple of years.
You're the man.
You know, I hope so. And man, I love your positive attitude.
I love it too.
Love it.
I love it too.
I'm
just having fun talking to like sprinkler film. I'm having fun talking to you guys. You know what I mean?
Like we get ahead of ourselves, and then we're like, all right, we gotta stay humble. We gotta stick with the reality. Blah blah blah. You know.
The
And,
Dubai mist. The
what?
Ozarks.
I don't know. I think effort sticks out. You know, like you see effort, you see determination, you see discipline, and it sticks out. It really does. It sticks out from everybody that's not doing that. You know, so I think we're all kind of congregating together. We're all on the same page.
Appreciate every one of
No,
you.
I agree.
All the kind words and all the everything. It really is. It's awesome. It's crazy. The sprinkler fitter community it's really just a bunch of dudes that just don't have anywhere to go. Like,
No.
where are they gonna go?
Yeah.
Right? And now we can all post our shit. We can all
you have
relate
the
to what we're posting.
Discord.
We're like, oh, I see that. I've done that before. Dubai.
My
What
thing is,
happened
I
in the
was talking
Ozarks?
to Bobby about it, Brian, is that you guys are like, I mean, even kids or like people that I'm working with now that are now posting this stuff. It's like giving them something to do besides, you know, like making their life worse. They're not going home and drinking themselves stupid. It's something to do that's positive. It's about their trade. I mean, I'm all for it. You just keep doing what you're doing.
That's it. Like
It's
my free time really consists of making content. Like that's like my free time. Like that's what I enjoy. I enjoy it. Like it's a creative. It's like I it's like an artist that's drawing on their free time, you know? Like I'm creating
I
something.
remember when there was like 3 or 4 people posting your guys' stuff a day, and now there's like I'm sure your Instagrams are just blowing up every day. Like think of these kids
This
that are
thing's
posting you
friggin'
all over the
dinging. This thing is
country.
going
This is
crazy right
blowing
now, just
up.
sitting here.
Yeah.
They never even met you. You guys have just given them a place to go and like a positive, an influence, and it's cool.
I
I
And
didn't
like it.
check
you
my
know,
request for a couple days. There was
we
like
work
10 in
hard.
there.
You know, we're not out here partying. I mean,
No.
I drink very little, and even on vacation, I'm planning on drinking very little. I'm not planning on staying late, going anywhere, not going into any bars while I'm on vacation. I here's a good example of how we work, and then we enjoy it. You know, I have Azul coffee, we have dope and tape. I got my job, and then I also work out too. But like my TV doesn't come on. Like I have two boys, and they come every other weekend, and then they turn on the TV, and then they hook up the PlayStation.
Yeah, my
Like
daughter.
the
We
thing
we
doesn't
put
come on. I don't even know if it works
we got
until
Frozen
because
on,
no one
Frozen
will
1 and
come.
2 on for baby girl, and like I know all the words to that shit, but it's just on. It's on for her.
But like we're doing stuff,
We're
we're
doing
trying to
stuff.
grow.
Yep.
I'm trying to grow dope and tape. I want to grow Azul coffee. I want to do good at my job so I can support this because there's still new, small businesses. We're out here getting after it. And
That's it, man. Raising
I think
kids, take care of this
there's nothing
house.
really negative that we're pushing out.
No,
No,
it's all positive stuff. I love it. I mean, there's a lot of kids in this world, or just young people in general, that don't have positive influences at a young age, and you guys are that platform for them. So it's super important that they get to see what a good guy looks like, what a good sprinkler fitter looks like. Just having good positive attitude. It's all important at a young age.
appreciate
Cool.
that, dude. I know on
I
Snapchat
also want
sometimes
to
I
say
seem
this too.
angry, but it should be taken as like a funny thing when I'm angry on Snapchat. I'm trying to be funny.
No,
So
I get
sprinkler
it. I get it. It
guys,
just takes
look,
a little bit of wit. It just takes a little bit of wit.
we gotta take pride in our appearance. Like, man,
Yeah.
I mean,
Stop
I
getting
went on a
dirty.
job today, and I was like, but nah, they just like it's rough, man. Like, hey, get your hair cut, trim your beard a little bit, at least, like, make it look nice. Just take a shower, like,
Sometimes you
I
gotta.
think it's all about how you hold yourself, right? It's how you hold yourself in the room. I'm covered in tattoos. Some people might, I mean, my tattoo costs more than that Gucci purse. You know what I mean? Like, you can judge me all you want, but I'm here to make a statement and do my job, and I'm a presence in the room, no matter what I look like.
I think the
You're
tattoo
gonna
thing
make,
has come along. Like tattoos, being
yeah,
discriminated
I
on
mean,
tattoos is kind of like a thing of the past. I don't have any, so I can't really speak on it. But like, I work with all kinds of guys. Little Bobby, even like with throat tats, and they like we're in the
right,
hospital. It's totally not like it's not
right.
frowned upon anymore. These are
No, I
good
love this.
dudes.
I love this picture I've seen of a heart surgeon fixing, doing open heart surgery on a little 12-year-old girl, and then the next picture is him taking off his scrubs and he's covered in tattoos. It's like that person could be saving your life. Doesn't matter what they look like.
For real. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate your kind words. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I agree
I'm
for
just we're
sure.
we are having a good time. Just I mean we're coming on here chatting. Got all you guys in here chatting. Thank you for chatting with us. Daryl's saying good
Yeah,
night.
we're
Wow, he's saying good night before we said
Well,
good night. Yo, Daryl,
yeah,
chill. You sound like Sarah.
I'm about to get hounded by my wife. So, does anybody have a question that we can answer?
She about to come in with the chocolata.
Yeah, but she's all in like freaking vacation mood. So
Congrats on
she's all
sobriety, Chad
jumping
from
around.
Florencio.
thank you,
That's
man. I
it. Good
appreciate that.
shit. We are all very fortunate. Sprinkler fitters are very fortunate, And you got to just try to put a good message. If I can touch on what Brian said about your appearance, it's like sometimes you got to just tell the guy, like, bro, like you can retire those pants. Those pants are. I understand they're clean, but
Right,
they're not. You might have washed them, but they're not clean, bro.
Yeah.
Like little
right.
Bobby and I were doing pendants uprights, which is basically demo. You're taking the drop out, water's going everywhere, you're spinning it up. Like I don't have overalls, I don't have nothing. Like I could wear that outfit again tomorrow. There's nothing on it.
Right.
How do you get so
Yeah, but I
dirty?
mean, like a haircut is okay. It's okay for you to go get a haircut.
That too,
It's all
yes.
right.
It's okay to put a little bit of wax in your mustache. When you
Yeah.
guys are at work, send me stuff. I'm losing my mind sitting here. All right.
Yeah.
Say no more, girl. This has been awesome. This has been fun. I'm excited for AFSA and that you're joining us and
Yeah, we're getting to meet. That's rad.
whatever else the
Started out
future
as a
may hold. It's
little
crazy.
Yeah,
Instagram
fun.
tag. It leads into meeting up in Florida and like being on the same mission, being on the same project together. It's cool.
It is
Going to
fun.
be a
After
fun
a
story.
year. Yeah.
now, we're gonna like look back at this and be like, remember that?
Thank
It's
you,
gonna be
Dope and
cool.
Tape. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Florencio, for your always supporting us. Appreciate you. And all you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button before you go out.
Tag us on Instagram.
You guys gotta all be
Give us a
Yes,
subscribed
shout
by
please
out.
now,
tag
but
us
if
on
you're not
Instagram.
subscribed, or maybe you're a new listener and you just listen to this replay, we thank you. Welcome. Please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, tag us on Instagram. We'll share it. I mean, I generally I say I'll share everything, but I'm generally only going to be sharing like sprinkler stuff. Don't be like I'm not going to share all the crazy reels you guys all send me, but I'll share all the sprinkler stuff. All right. You guys got anything else? Shout out to. I hope you feel better. Hope your back gets better, to Darian. Have fun on vacation, Brian. Oh, we're gonna talk to him. He's working on
Thank
vacation.
you.
We're gonna
Thank you.
talk to him on
Hey, do y'all before we go, y'all want a sales tip?
Thursday.
Y'all want me to give you a sales tip real
Yeah,
quick?
sales tip it up, kid.
All right, here's the sales tip. Y'all are gonna love this. I do this.
Just punch him in the
So
throat.
let's punch him in the throat. Yeah. All right. So 3 days before I actually call, I will call and ask. Let's say I talked to, let's say it's a hotel, right? So I'll call a week before, 3 days before, and I'll talk to a receptionist, and I'll just ask some questions like, "Hey, who's the general manager? I just had some questions about, my stay. What's his name or what's her name?" And I write it down. I say, "Okay, thank you." And how many rooms do you have? Okay, all right, thank you. And do you know? Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I'm just like, "Do you know the regional
Yes, Paul.
number, name, or whatever?" But sometimes they don't give it to you. So I wait like 3 days or a week or whatever, and I'll call back during like normal hours. And I'll say, "Hey, I'm just here to talk to the general manager," and I say his or her name, and then the manager will answer and be like, "Hey, you have 150 rooms. Is this right? And this is the hotel here, 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 right?" And he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Cool. Um, I'll make up a name. Chris, Justin, Jacob, whatever, told me to call you.
Mhm.
He said he loves my work and he said for me to come over there and and introduce myself. When can I come back?" And I am a busy. I always tell him like 2 days past our phone call. I was like, "Hey, I'm slammed on this day. I can't come. I got meetings all day, but I can work you in on Tuesday, Wednesday. Can we do it?" And then that way it gives me validation. It makes him curious, right? And then I'm in there. I'm in there with already a higher status as this some guy off the street.
You have a
So
connection,
little sales tip.
right?
Yeah, but I really have nothing. I have no freaking
Right.
idea. Yeah, but it
Nice.
works.
Do you toss
Yeah,
the fake glasses on?
sometimes if I go
Are
to
your
court,
glasses fake too, Chad?
No, these are real.
I know. I'm just kidding.
They change dark when I go outside. I can never trust the sun out here.
Well,
I gotta.
Yeah, mine
he gets his
too.
hair on there, and he's got the button down and the
Yeah,
tie,
no comment.
and
No
then he's got
comment on the hair thing. My hair is super
and
long.
then
I
he's
haven't
got
had
the
a haircut in a
glasses,
couple
but it's
years.
less like I'm like, are those glasses real? Or are you just putting them on to like have
So my
that
glasses are
Just
extra?
real
Clark
too, and
Kent.
mine changed. I changed. So I got like lots of TBI and head trauma from boxing and just fighting in general. And so like the sun, it it kills me, man. I get like headaches and it bothers me. So yeah, mine changed colors, or I'm always in
Damn,
sunglasses.
I like it.
Like Bobby, like every time we went outside, I had sunglasses on every time.
Yeah, I just carry sunglasses. I don't have like the pretend like the intellectual ones when it's not sunny.
But sometimes inside, like if I'm inside and then there's like
We're gonna have a
what
fucking
is
hell of a time.
the
Hell
the
yeah.
windows at the in the ceiling, the sunlight's coming through. Sometimes I have to wear sunglasses inside like places like that too.
All right,
So
I love
don't
it.
be a boxer, all right? Stay
Yeah,
away from the TBI and the head trauma, right?
Paul's still on for the 17th. Yep. Darian thinks you should end it with a sales tip each time. Maybe we should end it with a
Okay,
tip or a piece of advice every time. Some kind of little takeaway,
I like it.
you know?
So Brian, going hand in hand with your comment, the one that I've learned is that if you ask the right question, you'll never have to make a sales pitch. So like if you're asking the question, they're going to tell you what you want to know.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
and
something I
here's
learned in
another
sales. That
thing. Oh, for sure, for sure. And here's the thing: I'm never selling anybody. I'm always there
no.
to help them.
Hmm.
Mm.
Always there to help.
You're there to be a solution to a problem they already
Yeah,
have because you've done your homework and know that they have a problem.
Yeah,
I like it.
exactly.
You heard it here first. Dope and Tape live
I
show
agree.
here on YouTube. It's
Dope
free
and
to come
tape
on.
sales.
There's ad
And be
space available.
compassionate, you know? Be
Yeah,
compassionate for
let's
them.
start being a little bit nicer to the apprentices. Still play pranks on them. Send them for the rod
Well,
stretcher. Tell them they're gonna be fired if they don't find the rod stretcher because you can't waste the rod. Do all that fun shit, but don't like degrade them as a person because I'm not with that shit and I'll call you out.
let me tell you what I told real quick. Let me tell you what I told Sammy,
You're the one
the
that's on
guy
the
who works
timeline.
for my company.
She's gonna come around
Yeah,
that
I
corner
know,
with a
dude. I'm
bat
looking
any
at it.
second,
I'm
kid.
looking
I
at
got
she's
all night, kid. Fire
gonna,
away.
gonna come out with a sandal and start throwing it at me. So I told Sammy, the guy who worked for me, and I was just blown away by how professional he was and his work ethic. And I got him a Arco box, right, with all the stuff in it. And I gave it to him with a shirt, and he was super appreciative. And
Here she comes.
his apprentice wasn't in the room when I gave it to him. So I pulled out the pink tape. I said, "You see this pink tape? What you do is hide it in the van, and then you during a job, some random job, tell him you're doing something new. You never done it with this apprentice before, and tell him, hey, for this job, I have to have the pink tape. The pink tape's in the truck. Go get me the pink tape,
Mhm.
and just
Then
wait for
it's
him.
actually there.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he'll be
Oh,
like the pink. He'll think
you
you're
got
messing with him.
you
Like,
gotta
no,
prank
there's
the
pink
apprentices.
tape
How
in
many
there.
apprentices do we have in here? I wonder how many apprentices I have on my page. I'm gonna ask that. How many apprentices are following me, following you, and following along? And that's really
How
what we
many
can provide.
bobbies are out there now? I've seen a few bobbies. I've seen a lot of blue collar people now. So like you're starting a little wave, a little
Let's
trend there.
go. That's it. Blue collar, baby. Through and through.
I think
That's what
that's
we do.
awesome.
We
Yeah,
We
I think it's
definitely
cool.
need that kind of support in this society. I mean, I feel like it's getting pushed away.
might have to get dope and tape shirts that actually have like a blue collar.
How about the Instagram filter for dope and tape? You guys put it on your story all the time. Talk to Instagram about putting a plug-in emoji or a filter or something on Instagram. I think you could make that happen. Wouldn't be too hard.
Hmm.
Like a GIF.
Yeah, like a GIF for dope and tape. You know, like when you go in a location on Instagram, you can put in a city, just have that same
Right.
function for dope and tape.
Damn. How do I do that? Who do I talk to? I don't know if Mark Zuckerberg's gonna allow that.
I've got a buddy that works for Instagram.
I think we could just
In
do it with like a
California.
GIF.
I'll
Like if
just
you got a
message him.
GIF and then you just
Yeah,
search dope and tape. Oh, here she is.
dum dum
She's
dum.
like,
I get you for an
"You want to
extra
come say
12.
hey? You
We
want to
got
come
you for
say
an
good
extra
night?"
12 minutes.
You know you're not be on YouTube on Spotify for like forever, right?
Yeah. We're trying to do
Okay.
a show here and you're just rushing us.
I'm trying to build my future. Okay.
I love it.
I know you're trying to go on vacation.
Vacation starts now? You're not riding now, are you?
No,
Oh
I
no,
gotta
she's starting
cook.
right.
We're
She's
gonna do
once she's already
burgers.
in that mindset,
Yo,
it's over.
she's
Yeah.
She's in that
dancing.
mindset already.
Yeah,
She's dancing.
isn't there something I gotta be packed right now?
Go, 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 go.
The Crock Pot live from Atlanta. All right, I think we're gonna really say bye now. Let's
Okay.
All
see.
right, cool. Thank you guys for coming on the Dope and Tape show.
Starting my apprenticeship in
Thank you
5
guys for
weeks. That's
having me.
awesome, Amy.
And we're pumped to see you, man. We're pumped to finally meet. And it'll
Yeah,
be
I
cool.
know.
It'll be crazy because we're gonna meet and you're gonna be like, I already know these guys.
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah,
what it's
I already
like.
know these guys.
Yeah, it's like I
How
was
about
thinking
We're a bunch of
I
nerds
was
that
thinking
like fire protection. It's kind of
how
funny.
about some
We like
DuPont
our
FM?
job
that's what
and
my
we're into it.
coworkers tell me. My coworkers call me nerds because like a lot of my coworkers like in the office, like this is just a job to them. And then for me it's like life.
Love it.
They're like,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
You
you
freaking
know.
care
nerd.
about work? You guys are crazy. You
Yeah,
guys
you
care
guys
about
are
Yeah.
your
crazy.
job.
Oh my God, you shouldn't care
What?
about
You
work
have
so
fun
much.
you
Why
have
do you
fun
love
at
your
work?
job? So Paul says, how about
I'm in a cubicle.
some DuPont FM 200 clean agent episodes? We're gonna have to get a specialist on that one, Paul. Are you the specialist that we can talk to about the DuPont FM 200 clean agent episode?
Well, FM 200 is
I haven't really foxed with
like
that too
gold
much.
right now. So they don't make FM 200 anymore. So if you can find it and you can get it, like it's ridiculously
If you have a
expensive.
if you have a tank of FM 200, it's like
It's crazy.
20 grand or 50 grand or something, right? Just for the
Yeah,
tank if
it's
it's full.
small one. A small one, yeah.
Where do we
The
find him,
gas is
kid?
like freaking gold.
I want a full one behind me. We're just gonna put it up there, and it'll be a new prop. All right, Dope and Tape is signing off. It was a great show. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for hitting the like button.
Dude, Chad, come say hi to
Like,
the guys.
subscribe,
Come say-
share us. Post
Bye,
tomorrow on
share.
Instagram. Bye. That's our legal advisor right there.
Oh, yeah, this is our legal team.
Yeah, telling you not to drink and drive.
Right.
Awesome.
Well,
All right, guys. Great talk. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
if my dad would say, if bullshit were water.